City Morning Show.
Buenos días y bienvenidos todos al Sugar City Morning Show. Son exactamente las 7:03 aquí en Trial Farm, en Orange Walk, en todo el país de Belice. Una mañana preciosa aquí, el 9 de marzo. Por lo general tuviéramos un día feriado el 9 de marzo, por ser la fecha puesta para celebrar la vida del Baron Bliss. Pero porque recientemente se ha estado tomando una decisión de, en vez de dar el día feriado, el holiday, el mero día, cuando entonces causa problemitas con producción y muchas otras cosas, se ha decidido hacer puente. Es más, fines de semanas extendidas. Así que el siguiente lunes, será un día feriado. Compañeros, en vez de hoy, se celebrará el lunes. Así que recuérdense, el lunes es día feriado. ¿Ok? Buenos días, un gran gusto saludarles. Bienvenidos al Sugar City Morning Show. Good morning. Welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. It is exactly 7:04. A beautiful Friday morning here in Trial Farm, right smack in the outskirts of Orange Walk. As a matter of fact, we are located on San Lorenzo Road here in Trial Farm, and we are transmitting live to all the country of Belize. We have arrangements with cable providers, that permits our signal to be seen throughout the length and breadth of this beautiful country of ours. And if you don't have cable, then if you live in the vicinity of Orange Walk Town and within a radius of 20 miles, you can catch Channel 10 off the air. In other words, you see this big antenna over there? That is what transmits the on-air channel, which means that people very simply need to extend their antennas on their television sets, and they'll be able to catch Channel 10. And most importantly, it is absolutely free. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. As always, como siempre, vamos a empezar nuestro programa porque es lo correcto hacer. Simplemente agradecer a nuestro Creador. Porque al final del día, cuando nos vienen las bendiciones, debemos de decir, gracias Padre. Y no decir, mi buena suerte. ¿Okay? Todo depende en tu fe. Cuando tú llegas a entender o reconocer de que Dios provee todo en tu vida, entonces esa misma fe provoca que tú en voz alta digas gracias. Sin embargo, si tu fe es tal de que piensas por lo contrario, entonces tendrías que evolucionar tu fe hasta llegar al punto cuando puedas decir, ¿sabes qué? Dios me ama y Dios me da todo. Y por eso le debo de agradecer. Padre, te doy las gracias por todas tus bendiciones, te doy las gracias por tu amor. A veces pienso, Padre, que no somos dignos, que no soy digno de todo eso. Pero así es tu amor, Padre. Amor incondicional, y siempre puedo confiar en ti, siempre. Te pido que continúes bendiciéndonos, a mis familiares, mis compañeros de trabajo, mis amistades, todos que se unen a esta oración en este momento. También, Padre, te pido por todas las personas que necesitan a este momento, que están enfermos o enfermas, los ancianos, los niños que últimamente han sido víctimas de tanta actividad criminal. Protégelos, Padre. Y aquellas personas que están causando este tipo de actividad, Padre, corrígelos. Todos queremos vivir en una sociedad sana y sentirnos salvos. Y sentir que podemos caminar por las calles sin tener miedo. Permítenos poder llegar a eso, Padre. Que tengamos nosotros capacidad de reconocer cuando estamos haciendo mal y que podamos entonces en torno buscar cómo empezar a hacer el bien. Ayuda, Padre, a esas personas que están ayudando a otras personas, buscar su fe. Padre, te pedimos que hoy tengamos éxito, que este fin de semana tengamos éxito y que estemos todos sanos y salvos. Y gracias, Padre, por toda la democracia, porque al final del día hemos podido ir a las urnas y poder votar sin problema. Gracias, Padre, por todo esto. Te bendecimos, te adoramos y te glorificamos siempre. Amén. If you've just joined us, it is 9 minutes after 7 o'clock. Si nos acabas de sintonizar, son las 7:09. Un gran gusto saludarles, compañeros, donde sea que se encuentren. Aquí su humilde servidor, Emmanuel Martínez, con ustedes. Vamos luego al pronóstico del tiempo, the General Weather Forecast, primero en inglés y luego en español. Y mainly fair conditions will prevail. And therefore, for the 24-hour forecast, it says mostly sunny today and partly cloudy tonight with only isolated showers. Remember, guys, that today is Friday. Winds blowing from the east at 5 to 15 knots. The sea stayed choppy. Temperatures along the coast, 84 degrees as a max and 77 degrees as a minimum. Inland, we have a high of 89 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 66 degrees Fahrenheit. And in the hills, a cool and very comfortable 78 degrees Fahrenheit and 60 degrees as a low. 78 as a high and 60 degrees as a low. The outlook for tomorrow, Saturday and Saturday night, is for generally fair weather with light isolated showers. Just reminding you that Easter is right around the corner. In other words, Holy Week begins, I think, let me quickly look at here, and it begins on the 25th of March, and today is already the 9th of March, so very shortly, less than 2 weeks, we will be right smack into Holy Week, and then if you want to be going away, if you have plans in going away, you need to begin to do your preparations quickly. Tides. There's a low tide this morning at 18 minutes after 9, a high tide this afternoon at 3 minutes after 3, another low tide today at 11:12, in other words, 12 minutes after 11 o'clock tonight, and the second high tide tomorrow morning at 5:06 in the morning. The sun rose this morning, ladies and gentlemen, at 5 minutes past 6, and the sun sets this evening at 1 minute after 6. And the moon sets this morning at 11:44, and the moon rises tomorrow morning at 1 minute past 1. Thank you, forecaster Michelle Schmidt, and those persons at the Met Service. Thank you very much. I realize that you've been up. I've noticed that you've posted from way before 6, and so that we in turn can share all of this information with the audience. Thank you very much, compañeros. Ahora el reporte del estado del tiempo, pero ante todo un atento saludo. Buenos días. Buenas condiciones. Vamos a estar tener buen tiempo hoy, y hoy estará esencialmente soleado, parcialmente nublado por la noche, sí, pero con la posibilidad de un chubasquito u otro, pero no se está pronosticando lluvia, por decir, enteramente. Los vientos del este de 5 a 15 nudos, en realidad, regresando al tema la gente diría, especialmente la gente mayor, la gente grande diría, por no decir viejos, la gente grande diría, ya estamos en verano, muchachos, en pleno verano, marzo. Es cierto, escasamente llueve en marzo. Temperaturas, el estado del mar agitado, las temperaturas por la costa 84 grados Fahrenheit como una máxima, 77 como una mínima, en el interior del país 89 como una máxima y 66 como una mínima. Y dense cuenta la gran diferencia entre la temperatura mínima entre la costa y el interior del país. Una diferencia de 5 grados mayor del interior, es más, la costa una máxima de 84 y del interior una máxima de 89, 5 grados. Pero cuando se trata de la temperatura mínima, en la costa solo baja a 77 y en el interior baja a 66, 66, una diferencia de 11 grados. Esto obviamente es debido a el efecto estabilizador del mar. Es más, el mar trae su propia magia, por decir, y tiende a estabilizar la temperatura en esas áreas cerca del mar. Nosotros, como no estamos justo frente al mar y estamos unas bastantes millas alejados del mar, entonces no tenemos ese efecto, y más interior al País más fuerte es la diferencia entre la costa y el interior. Por eso es de que en Nebraska, los Estados Unidos, siempre hace fríos intensos porque pues no tienen efecto estabilizador del Pacífico, ni del Atlántico, ni del Golfo. Así que versus la Florida o Texas, que tiene esos efectos. Simplemente un poquito de información para poder entender por qué existen las diferencias. En las colinas, obviamente por la elevación, 78 grados como una máxima y 60 como una mínima. Se espera que mañana sábado tengamos buen tiempo, con lloviznas aisladas, es más, un llovizito aquí, un llovizito allá, pero no serán lluvias, chubascos fuertes, sino llovizna. Una marea baja a las 9:18, una alta a las 3:03 3 minutos de la tarde, una segunda marea baja a las 11:02 y una segunda marea alta a las 5 de la mañana con 6 minutos. El sol salió hoy a las 6:05. El sol se oculta hoy por la tarde a las 6:01. La luna se oculta a las 11:44, es más, 16 minutos antes del mediodía, y luego sale mañana a la 1:01 por la madrugada. Gracias, Michelle Smith, y también gracias a nuestros patrocinadores por el fuerte apoyo que nos dan siempre. Aquí rápidamente buscando tantito de información para que pueda yo compartir. Compañeros, también hay que agradecer a nuestros patrocinadores, como dije, el honorable Gaspar Vega, el señor German Vega, el señor Eduardo Vega, el señor Derek Gillett, también Danone Milk, Government of Belize Information Service, Belize Marketing and Development Corporation, también a Telemedia, compañeros, y el número sorteado anoche es el número 85. Eso fue el número sorteado anoche en Bolido. Es lo que estaba yo buscando fuertemente para poder compartir con ustedes. Quizás algunas personas no tuvieron la oportunidad de escuchar la noche y hasta quizás ganaron y no lo sabían. Como un amigo mío, no hasta el siguiente día se da cuenta que chica, tiene 13 boletos de Bolido y cada uno una fuerte cantidad. Mucha suerte. Compañeros, también quiero enviarles atentos saludos y felicitaciones a todas las personas que están cumpliendo años. Vamos a ver si me aparece algo aquí acerca de los cumpleañeros y cumpleañeras. Por el momento nada, pero lo estaré buscando y continuaré. Compañeros, son las 7:17. Vamos a tomar una pausa rápidamente, compañeros, y estaremos de vuelta con ustedes tan pronto estos anuncios no se vayan.
Give me the real milk, the number one milk, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. You can whip its cream, for Dano milk it is real, yes, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. All over Cayo and in San Pedro, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. Dano milk in the morning, Dano milk in the evening, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Up north in Corozal, supermarket and them all. Dano milk, then of Dano milk. All over this land and in Belmopan, yes, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Say in Dangriga, down south in PG, Dano milk, then of Dano milk. You can hear this talk, cause it's in Orange Walk, yeah, Dano milk. I love Dano milk. Dano milk powder, probably the best milk powder in the world. Dano.
I want to watch my video.
Girls, be quiet. Just give me a minute.
Hey, Miss Michelle. Kids giving you trouble again?
Yes, they're making me crazy. Plus, the internet isn't working.
I know what you mean. We had internet issues too. Then we signed up for Diginet. Best decision ever.
Diginet?
Yep. It's VTL's new fiber optic internet for your home that they are rolling out countrywide. Now, it's just awesome internet all the time. Plus, my parents have the ultimate bundle, which comes with a free mobile postpaid plan and a free unlimited home phone.
Did you say free?
Yes, I did. And for a businessman like you, you can bundle and get 6 gigabytes free mobile data every month. My dad loves it because it saves him a lot of money.
Save?
Yep. Plan starts at $69, so you can stop stealing Miss Michelle's Wi-Fi now.
Not true, miss. Not true, miss.
But hey, what do I know? I'm just a kid. Head over to VTL and see for yourself.
Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beach.
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 23625. Email germanbtl.net.
The Philip Goulton Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goulton International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section A of the highway upgrading project between Hallover Bridge and PGIA is nearing completion at an investment of $13.6 million. Works include construction of retaining walls to prevent erosion, widening of the road cross-section to include paved road shoulders, pavement restoration and resurfacing. The project also includes installation of LED road lighting and safety features such as signs, reflectors, road marking, and improved visibility through the clearing of the road reserve. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Freshly extracted local honey, perfect for today's dessert. And these locally produced onions, they are just the right size for my popular onion rings and hamburgers. And these cuts of sheep lamb, also grown locally, are just perfect for my succulent barbecue. When I think about my family's health, I buy local products first. After all, they are fresh and healthier. And if you do the same, you're shaping a brighter future for your community, your family, and yourself, as local spending circles back to you. Remember, when you buy local products, you are building a better Belize.
This message is proudly sponsored by the Food and Agriculture Organization, European Union, Ministry of Agriculture, and Belize Marketing and Development Corporation.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. Son las 7:24. Y ahora, regresando a la normalidad, siempre es un gran gusto de darle la bienvenida and say good morning and welcome to my good friend Robert Checky Usher. Good morning and welcome. ¿Cómo estás?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm doing quite well, actually.
I usually look on the camera, but this man look on the screen. That you that?
Yes.
That you that? Mm-hmm. You look different there, man. You well fix up all aside. Good morning, pa. Today is Friday.
I know that.
It's Friday, and we're going into a long weekend.
Yes.
You know,
they're going into a holiday.
Yeah, Benefactors Day, they call it now, no?
Heroes and benefactors.
Heroes and yeah, so we have to come up as well too.
Yes,
you know.
Yes. And just quickly, I'd like to go into a little bit of history for what it's worth, because a lot of people don't begin to understand why is it that we have a holiday, why is it, who are our benefactors, and just so we know, okay? Just so we know.
We need to know, we need to educate them.
Baron Bliss, ladies and gentlemen, is Belize's greatest benefactor. No. Previously, when we used to go to school checking, the 9th of March was known as Baron Bliss Day.
That's true.
Okay? But over the years, obviously, well, he was known as Belize's greatest benefactor because a lot of big projects have been built with using his money that he left for Belize. And it turns out that over the years, well, one or two other people have joined in this elite group of people, but also they have added on heroes and benefactors.
Yeah.
So now, rather than it be known as Baron Bliss Day, it is Heroes and Benefactors.
And today is the actual date, right?
Today is the
9th of March.
Date. Today is the 9th of March. And it says the 9th of March is known in Belize as Baron Bliss Day and has been set aside to commemorate the memory of its biggest financial benefactor, Baron Henry Edward Ernest Victor Bliss. Good Lord, how many names does he have? Edward Ernest Victor Bliss. He was born in the Buckingham County of England on the 16th of February, 1869. The day is celebrated as a public and bank holiday, but the Harbor Regatta is held in remembrance of a man who loved the sea and who left Belize over $1 million for its use. $1 million way back then.
About 5 now, no?
Sure. Okay, yes. I don't know the details of his money, his legacy, but I do understand that you cannot use the principal. It's only the interest that you use. And for the length of time that he has placed his money in this special account, it has earned a lot of interest. One of the big projects is the Baron Bliss Lighthouse, the Bliss Auditorium, and other projects. Now I'm at a loss as to how much money there is currently. I don't think that information is available. It's it's kept private and confidential. But he died at the age of 42, I think.
What, young?
Mm-hmm. No, actually he died a little bit later because he was at the age of 42 he contracted polio, and he was for the remainder of his days confined to a wheelchair. Well, actually, he says, although he never set foot on land, Baron Bliss was so impressed with the beauty and hospitality that greeted him in Belize that he decided to leave the bulk of his fortune colony, but God bless his soul. At the time of his death, the Baron's bequest to Belize was valued at some $1,850,000, but before Belize had quite finished counting, England had dropped a bomb shell. Even though it is specifically stated in the first line of his will that Baron Bliss considered himself domiciled in British Honduras, and this is interesting, and while he even wrote a letter to his brother to that effect, the British government decided to contest the matter in court. On March 11, 1929, a decision was handed down by a Mr. Justice Rowlatt of the King's Bench, which read, and I quote, "I must find that it is not made out that this gentleman acquired a British Honduras domicile. As a result, at least a quarter of the original amount given to the country by Baron Bliss was taken out for British taxes. And though outraged at the decision, it was not likely that many would have been surprised. The matter, after all, was argued in England before an English judge, and with English lawyers representing both sides. How else could we have expected that to go? The will left by Baron Bliss is a meticulously worded document which is quite specific in its do's and don'ts. Only the interest is to be spent.
Okay.
In other words, the principal cannot be touched, and no loans can be raised on the security. An interesting stipulation is that no U.S. national is to be a trustee or an employee of any trustee. So, if you're a gringo, if you're American, you cannot be a trustee of that. Just one of the stipulations that he didn't have him money, so he could say what he wants.
He make the arrangement.
And for this, no actual reason is given. Okay, the money is not to be used for churches, it's not to be used for dance halls or schools, except agricultural or vocational. The money is not to be, any project over $500 should be submitted for plans to a British or maybe Canadian engineer, but not through the Crown agents. Okay. Baron Bliss stipulated in his will that his body should be embalmed and brought ashore, and he buried their deceased in a granite tomb surrounded by iron fencing, which is exactly what it is.
That's what a lighthouse reef is.
By Fort George.
Okay.
Okay. And he agreed that he could be buried temporarily in a garden until the tomb by the sea was ready. All expenses for his tomb and his funeral should be borne by the money that he left behind. Okay? So I don't want to go through all the minute details of it, pero compañeros, hoy se celebra Baron Bliss Day y hoy, pues no hoy, pero hoy es el día, la fecha actual, pero lo estaremos celebrando el lunes que viene, así que el lunes es un día feriado. Eso es para tratar de explicar a nuestra audiencia qué es este famoso Baron Bliss Day, para aquellas personas que no sabían, o simplemente para recordar a aquellas personas que pues escucharon de Baron Bliss, pero nunca llegaron a saber mucho de él.
There is some important things that people usually plan for Mondays. Like they say, okay, I'll go and take out my insurance policy on Monday because it expired on Monday. Some people want to go and pay their mortgage at the bank. Some people want to renew their driver's license. But if that will expire on Monday, then you're urged to get it done today. Because Monday you won't be able to do it, or you might just forget and jump into your motor vehicle, going on a little trip with the family. When you look, there's a checkpoint, or maybe something might go wrong. So I want to advise you to get that done today. Also, Emmanuel, who are the heroes that's been added to that when it says Heroes and Benefactors Day?
I was hoping you wouldn't ask that question because I'm not too familiar with that. But you know what? I will investigate that, and I'm going to have an answer for you by Monday.
Please choose the car. Nobody on Monday. And you know, Emmanuel, Champagne Ridge adopted that day as they called it Champagne Ridge Day, when Champagne Ridge used to have their big fair, you know.
Used to or still do?
Well, they still do, but it's not as huge as what it used to be before. You know, but they still try to hold it up But I believe it goes more in a commercial way now and try to see how they can raise funds to do different projects and things. But it's not being celebrated like the way it used to celebrate. But not only Chan Pine Ridge, but many things that have been celebrated. You remember like the big Castillo Stadium days, the way the horse race is done these days, we don't have much participants as before. I don't know if because that time there wasn't much for people to do, why people used to gather at these big races, because remember Louisiana Farm, when it went to Castillo Stadium in the Tower Hill area, that was real huge. I remember some holidays used to be on Tuesdays or Wednesdays. They got big dance the night before the 23rd night, bringing all those big groups from Jamaica, Byron Lee, Pluto, MOGs, and it was really big, big, big. Like I said, I don't know if that, they never have much thing for the big days.
Calypso Rose needs to be added on to that list.
Right, and the horses were used to run like Thank You Sarah, and so then it used to be real big, big horses comparing to today. You know?
The people used to, with the older people, and my father was quite in the thick of things. You know, he was a horse race fan, and he used to be the chairman of the president of the Orange Walk Jockey Club. So, and I used to enjoy listening to the folks, and you know, in my little chair, because I was way young then, and they did not used to refer to the horses. They used to as that with their real name. They used to say, "Let me get this thing right." Talabred.
Oh, Talabred.
Thoroughbred. Oh, that's a Talabred.
Yeah.
You know?
Funny time this man, Lightburn, was into horse race, though.
And yes, and there was an old man, Mr. Egbert.
Oh yeah, Egbert. Yeah.
Do you remember him?
Yes, I remember him.
Was
yes.
he Tillit? No, what is he?
I don't know if that's Tillit or Dawson, but
No,
I know they have
Dawson,
an Egbert Dawson. But you see, Emmanuel, check it out. Like then there's the 24th when they used to have the race. They used to have the band will usually play on the 23rd. They play on the 24th in the day. I know a big day, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. People they dance up and have fun in a sunlight, you know. But today you crank up on music that daytime. Nobody get up half of their chair. They have to wait till it get dark. You understand?
And I don't know the reason why.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of reminiscing there. I am trying to access the information on Elections and Boundaries Department website, but apparently it says the site can't be reached. I don't know for what reason. You know what I mean? I am I had it a little while ago, but for some reason or the other, I just can't seem to get into that information, to get into that website. But permit it to just quickly try for another 30 seconds. You see, the site can't be reached. I don't know why.
All right, so meantime, you work on that, Emmanuel. We like to also remind the folks that one of the biggest river event commences today, which is the La Ruta Maya canoe race all the way from San Ignacio into Belize City. It started this morning around 7 o'clock. So right now it's supposed to be up on the first leg. They go to Banana Bank today, and then they chill out for the night, and then tomorrow morning they head into the Belize River Valley area. But we want to remind folks that one of the biggest river challenge start right here in Orange Walk, the Lamanai River Challenge. That one was organized by Mr. Kide Castillo. That was some years ago. But it's good that we have the Ruta Maya, because, you know, when you bring out people together and people come out and have fun and get the family together, it is very good. It's very nice. But in that Barrel Boom area, like around Monday, Sunday, when they have this, the Ruta Maya, from Barrel Boom is the last leg to Belize City, and traffic is very, very, very tight in that area. It's very, very tight. So I want to ask people passing through Barrel Boom on Sunday to please be careful. We can't stop people from drink, pa. We can't stop people. We only ask them and advise them, you know, when do they drink, like, figure out one time you say, you know what, this is enough for me. Because I have my family.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I had my family the last time, I don't know if the last year, but they had a mishap there, so with a person with a family there, and nothing never happened to him, but some of my family members died. You know?
Well, not to change topics, but going back to that Ruta Maya thing, I'd like to congratulate the organizers of the Ruta Maya, because at the end of the day, they have managed to do something very good, and also, they are judging by the amount of people who are avid fans of the whole event, and people who radiate towards it. You know, they have obviously you have the accompanying business touch to it, but where radio stations and everybody selling coverage and blah blah blah. But ladies and gentlemen, we could do the same thing here in Orange Walk. All it takes is for us to organize ourselves.
Yep.
Why is it that, yes, we applaud when other people do it, and why is it that we complain when other people find the ways and means to do this kind of thing? I'd like to throw this at you and say, tell you what, why not organize something here in Orange Walk? What better way for us to justify a name? Because if the name Ruta Maya would have been still open, well, a boat ride from the bridge all the way to Lamanai would have been more authentic, La Ruta Maya.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
So, but let's forget about stealing that name.
That's there already.
But that's there already. But you can call it whatever, something that keeps it interesting, and you don't need to have rapids and waterfalls and blah, 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 blah. But the thing is that you can easily do that run, and maybe even if for some reason or the other you think that it will be too tedious and too tiresome to do the going and the coming back on the same day, virtually impossible, or with I don't know. Don't know the exact logistics of it, but you could work it out in such a way that it's from Lamanai to Orange Walk.
Yeah.
And we can provide for authentic fun here on the riverside. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have the river. Let's begin to create more awareness about keeping the river clean and having people radiate towards the river, so whenever we have these stenches and these fish kills, well, then everybody is there to attest to it. You know what I mean?
Well, Pa, the PM spoke yesterday, so that's why I wanted you to try to see if you can get that site up, but let's take a break.
Let's take a break while we repair this little thing, and we'll be right back with you. It's exactly 18 minutes before 8 o'clock. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Michael Theos. I'm a Diginet customer. My internet experience is wonderful. My children go to school, they're in high school, and the demands of them having to surf to do homework, also doing their games. There's no buffering when you're watching movies on Netflix likewise too. And when 5 of us are actually on, I no longer have the problem of having to be waiting for that eternal circle to while they're buffering. So it's been excellent. For myself, now when I have to do proposals, I have to download large files. I also, on a daily basis, might listen to music while I'm doing my work likewise too. Prior to sign up for Diginet, I had a 2 meg internet. I took on the 10 meg package, which is for $99. Also offers me free mobile data and talk. For an additional $25, I bundle my home phone onto my Diginet plan. Since switching over to BTL Diginet services, I've been able to head to my bed much more earlier. I no longer have to wait up late at night, waiting till I can actually have the amount of bandwidth to do my work. I'm recommending each one to sign up for Diginet services. And also, if you have a home phone, to add on the bundle, it will save you hugely.
Now available in San Pedro, Northside, Belize City, and Ladyville. Coming soon to Belmopan and Orange Walk.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillett's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Need an escape from your daily schedule? Why not become a tourist in your own country? Discover Western Belize. Transport back in time and be awed by the reminiscences of the Mayan civilization. Be adventurous or spend a day with family and friends enjoying the serenity of the Macau River. Sample a kaya staple or pick up some fresh produce to make your own delicacy. Come visit us in Western Belize. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
Buster. They see you and know you're living. Always a star. Yes, you live in color to the limit. Large and in charge. Yes, that's why you rock with Buster. Refreshing range of colorful flavors. Always a star, never the audience. You run things never run yours. Yes, you are the life of it, not just a part of it. Your life is never black and white. Live in full color. Buster.
Punta Gorda Town now has a modern multi-purpose sporting facility thanks to the government of Belize. The brand new complex is double the size of the prior venue, and some of the features include a FIBA certified wooden court with padding underneath, seating capacity for 1,000, changing rooms, locker rooms, and offices. This $3.4 million investment in the town of Punta Gorda is being heralded by the residents of PG.
I feel very excited because this is first time a port like this is built in PG.
This is a big achievement for the town because we have a lot of the youths there where they come out and want to play ball the same way. And this just put up on another level.
A lot of youths can't even wait to play on the new court because it's so official and it's something new to PG, in a whole.
I have to thank the government of Belize because then they look out for PG,
The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el balancín. Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche-France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche-France.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. Son las 7:48.
And thanks to the Panales, we promised me. I don't know what
ya se lo comió y ni siquiera compartió. Buenos días.
I don't know.
Saludarles.
I don't know if Tamars or Rahim, my last 2 Panales out of my bag. He got some Panales there and disappear. I don't know that who, but when I left that supper, when I store nothing, you know what I mean?
Maybe it's a rat.
Maybe it's a rat, don't you?
Maybe it's a rat. a rat that was able to pull the zipper, and the rat that was able to get in and pick out the 2 bananas and close the zipper back again.
All right, but the banana is gone.
The banana is gone.
You know, the PM spoke yesterday. When the PM spoke, like, you know, spoke for give people a lot of comfort, because he was saying that, okay, that the People's United Party, Boris, the People's United Party already had Orange Walk. So they only won Belize City and Corozal was the only one that they won. You know, so he said that, okay, the only 2 they pick up, but they picked up 2. But he was also saying that with the amount that the UDP currently have, it represents a big margin and a big percentage of the country. And he was saying if that was like in the cabinet, in government, then it would be that they have that ultimatum to make a lot of big decisions, you know. But when you look at this thing, you saw, Emmanuel, let's start in the north, like in Corozal. When the polls was closed, one of the councillor candidates for the United Democratic Party, Melhem, spoke, and he said that when the votes were counting, it was very close. So they figure, okay, we know that we have a stronghold in Altamira, but when they count the Altamira, it so happens that they still come out unsuccessful. And Altamira should.
What was, it's unfortunate that I don't have any internet access, but what was the margin in Corozal?
Little over 100.
Little over 100.
Like the PM said that it usually goes close either way.
I know the last time it was like 200 to 300 or so.
So Emmanuel, it makes you wonder, you know, why these things happen like this. Why these things happen. Because
the last municipal elections here in Orange Walk, Yvette lost by about 60 votes.
Right. But what I'm saying, if we figure that Altamira was a strong support for the party, then we figure we will win there. But what I'm trying to go to is that the party needs to look into these areas, why we are losing these areas that is currently held by an elected representative. Right? Now, when we look, like in Orange Walk with a big turnout, Emmanuel, and so many people that have voted, if you look on the statistics like that, it can't be lone PUP vote for PUP. It has to be that some UDP supporters voted for the PUP as well. ¿Entiendes?
Entiendo. Voy a hablar tantito en español porque reconozco que nuestra audiencia es de habla hispana. Pero estas elecciones, el resultado de estas elecciones más bien le está enviando un mensaje fuerte al liderazgo del UDP, tanto en Belmopan como aquí en Orange Walk. Punto.
Right. Nacional.
Ok. Punto. Porque mucha gente fue a las urnas a votar con una mente llena de, hasta cierto punto podríamos decir, es una mente vengativa. Una mente que dice, tú, y ojalá y pudiera decir el nombre correcto, pero no puedo. Tú, espera, cuando te pedí ayuda, te negaste. Cuando te pedí para esto, te negaste. Ahora es mi turno.
No quisiera.
Con esa actitud fueron a votar y todos tenemos el derecho de enojarnos, todos tenemos el derecho de sentirnos bien acerca de ciertas cosas, pero también, como digo, todos tenemos la
Give me a second, Pa. We have Miss Anita Mesh on the phone that wants to talk about this situation there in San Pablo. Good morning, Miss Anita.
Good morning. Good morning to everyone.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing okay, thank you.
Miss Anita, ¿cómo estás? ¿Todo bien?
Todo bien, Mr. Martinez. Muy buenos días a todos.
How is the beautiful village of San Pablo, San Jose, San Pablo today?
Okay, it's doing great. However, Mr. Martinez and Mr. Checky, what happens is that yesterday we were able to rig the new well that we have and install a new pump. Those for us to have 2 wells and 2 pumps working simultaneously for us to have more water pressure in our community. What happens is that we notice that especially during the dry season, the water levels of the well, the first well that we had would usually go down, plus the overconsumption of water out in the community because of the, the amount of consumers that we have.
May I interrupt? Is that the reason why San Pablo was not getting any water for many years?
Well, yes. What happens not only San Pablo, but there are certain areas of San Jose and San Pablo that during the dry season they won't, be able to get water, and especially during the dry season.
Okay.
Thus, we opened a new well from, about a year ago, and now, through the assistance of CIF the last time, they provided us with another pump. That's why we are installing the new pump right now. Thus, for us to have more water pressure. So instead of 1 well and 1 pump working, now we're going to have 2 wells and 2 pumps working simultaneously for us to have more water pressure, and then for other areas that get dry, especially during the dry season, that have water crisis, they'll be able to get water now with, pressure. So the work started yesterday, and we worked until around 10:30 at night, and the work will continue this morning. So this morning, some areas will have water and some areas won't have water, especially the areas that usually get affected. However, by tomorrow, the probability of everyone having water pressure, with, good water pressure, the probability is very high, because now then we'll have both pumps working at the same time. And this is, for the new water board has invested in a lot of things here in our community, especially for, our residents, for our consumers, for us to provide good services. As we understand that water is free, however, the services provided to the community is not. So we encourage all our consumers to please pay their bills on a monthly basis. Also for them to be able to manage their water properly. Sometimes some families are abusing the water, and especially during, I do understand that it's hot, but sometimes they would get big, huge pools, and fill it up with water, and then they would drain it and fill it up the next day. Sometimes the abuse of water is happening a lot. So we really would appreciate if our consumers would be very careful about how they manage the water. But we are trying our best. I would say that we're getting a lot of assistance from the Orange Walk Rural Department. I'm very happy for it. And from Belmopan too, I want to say thank you to Mr. Banner. And to the rigging crew, he has a very, very good team that, they go the extra mile to work along with us. So as I mentioned before, they stayed really, really late last night too for us to be able to complete the tasks that they were doing. So the work still continues this morning. We just ask our people to have a little bit of patience, but by tomorrow then things will, settle down, and then we'll be happy. We'll be happy because then everyone will be able to get their water.
Can you explain this in Spanish, please?
Voy a tratar. Muy buenos días a todos. Lo que pasa es que ayer se empezó a poner otra bomba nuevo en un pozo nuevo que tenemos. Tenemos un pozo con una bomba que sí trabaja, pero por el nivel del agua que baja especialmente durante esta temporada de mucha calor, hay unas áreas en San José y San Pablo que no consiguen el agua o no consiguen mucha presión de agua. Entonces se decidió poner otra bomba en otro pozo nuevo, y en eso se empezó a trabajar ayer después de mediodía. Naturalmente tenemos, como la otra bomba se instala, tenemos que a veces apagar la electricidad y pues se va el agua por unas horas. Afortunadamente, los señores que trabajaron, que vinieron desde Belmopan a trabajar en ello, pudieron trabajar ya hasta altas horas de la noche. Se terminó el trabajo, pero no completamente. Hoy en la mañana seguirás trabajándose en ello, pero para más tarde o mañana temprano ya los lugares que se ven afectados con la escasez del agua, entonces va a haber, ya no va a ser, ya van a tener agua entonces. El New Water Board está invirtiendo en cosas que necesitamos y este es uno de los otros. Podemos decir que ahora ya vamos a tener dos bombas, dos pozos, dos bombas trabajando simultáneamente para que haya la presión del agua, porque sabemos que una bomba, aunque bombea toda la noche y todo el día, siempre hay unos lugares de San José y San Pablo que no consiguen el agua durante el día. Entonces, no es porque un tanque de 20,000 galones no dé para todos los consumidores, sino porque a veces se abusa el agua. Muchas personas no tienen buen manejo del agua. Muchas personas tienen ciertas goteras en la casa y no lo componen. Hay otras personas que, especialmente durante la calor, llenan sus pools hasta donde puedan, y no son pools pequeños, son grandotes. Y después lo terminan de usar, lo tiran y lo vuelven a llenar. Y entonces hay otras, mientras ellos hacen eso, hay otras personas en otras áreas de la comunidad que no pueden conseguir el agua. Entonces le pedimos a nuestros consumidores, a nuestros aldeanos de San José y San Pablo, que tengan que traten de manejar lo más posible el agua, porque sabemos que el agua es gratuito, pero el servicio que se da no es gratuito. Siempre tenemos que pagar electricidad a las personas que hacen los trabajos. Entonces es importante que también paguen su cuota del agua cada mes. Hay personas que sabemos que están conscientes que deben de pagar sus cuotas y se rehúsan. Ya empezamos a desconectar agua y va a continuar, porque ahora ya tenemos vamos a tener más presión del agua, pero es importante también, vamos a tener más gastos, y es importante que estén conscientes que tenemos que trabajar unidos, porque al final del día el agua es de nosotros, de San José y San Pablo. Y pues pedimos paciencia, especialmente el día de hoy también, porque tendremos un poquito de escasez, especialmente cuando el electricista empiece a trabajar en la otra bomba, y ya sabemos que se tiene que apagar para que sí pueda complementar las dos máquinas que trabajen al mismo tiempo. Es que en eso esperamos que para mañana ya esté solucionado el problema.
Te hago última pregunta. ¿Es un flat rate que se paga ahí o es por meters?
No, es un flat fee de $10 al mes. $10 al mes, y por eso tenemos a veces, como les menciono, la escasez del agua, porque hay personas que cuidan el agua. Hay personas, familias que son puntuales en sus pagos, pero también hay personas que abusan del agua. ¿Pero por qué? Porque pues pueden usar lo que ellos quieran y a veces, no, con un flat fee. Y entonces hay personas que, bueno, vamos a decir que tienen hasta sus water pressures, lavan sus camiones. Mientras ellos hacen eso, llenan sus pools, abusan del agua. Hay otras personas también en la comunidad que realmente no pueden conseguir el agua porque no llega. Entonces es importante que tomemos conciencia de que vamos a cuidar el agua, y vamos a contribuir a nuestros pagos mensuales para que podamos seguir trabajando, porque este trabajo que hacemos tuvimos que invertir, gracias a Dios, pues ahorita nuestros consumidores han tratado lo mejor igualmente con nosotros, y solo así podemos trabajar, invertir en más expansiones, invertir como en este trabajo que se está haciendo, otro pozo, otra bomba, ¿me entiende? Todo eso necesita a veces el dinero que tenemos juntado, y por eso podemos hacerlo, si no tampoco podríamos hacerlo y pasaríamos otro año sin agua. Pero estamos tratando lo mejor de hacer de lo más posible para que todo pues funcione y para traerle mejor servicio a nuestros clientes.
Ok, pues muchas gracias señorita. Así que hoy durante el curso del día o temprano mañana ya debe estar todo en orden.
Sí, todo en orden está. Y le quiero dar gracias a los aldeanos, a los consumidores de agua, que la mayoría pues a veces te hacen texto y me dice gracias mi Sanita por tratar de hacerlo mejor. El board nuevo que tenemos, estamos trabajando unidos para tratar de traerle mejor servicio a nuestros clientes. También aprecio mucho la ayuda de Orange Rock Rural Development, que realmente ha estado apoyándome. También al honorable Gaspar Vega, porque siempre está detrás de nosotros, viendo que está guiándonos y también advocating for us, ayudándonos allá arriba para que podamos conseguir la ayuda. Al equipo de, I don't know, de rigging crew de Belmopan que vinieron, esta gente es extraordinaria, porque altas horas de la noche trabajando allá afuera y los señores tratando de todo su esfuerzo para que todo vaya bien y dando de su tiempo, because they worked overtime, y para que pudieran terminar el trabajo. Tenemos un equipo muy bueno y esperemos que continuemos así, y gracias a los aldeanos que nos entienden, porque también tenemos consumidores de agua que se quejan bien rápido, no entienden por más que uno les avise, no escuchan su radio, no escuchan, a veces lo ponemos para que todos puedan en pamfletas, no lo leen, solo quieren causar discordia y empiezan con usted sabe, pero no perdemos nuestra energía con esas personas, pero que tengan un poco de conciencia, porque todo lo que se está haciendo es para mejorar el sistema del agua de aquí de San José y San Pablo.
Well, thank you very much, Miss Anita.
Well, thank you very much for giving me this time for me to be able to explain to the San Jose and San Pablo water consumers that this new water board is trying its best to bring and provide good service to the to the village.
And kindly keep us updated. If you like to pass any other announcement throughout the day, you can send me a text at 600-5769 so we can get it through Universal Radio, okay?
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much and have a good day.
You too, no. Thank you very much. Así que eso, compañeros, es la información actualizada y explica la razón por qué no hay agua por momentos en San José, San Pablo. Por favor, compartir esta información. Se está instalando bombas nuevas y ahí se está haciendo trabajo, así que trabajo de mantenimiento, y eso explica por qué no hay agua. Sin embargo, la buena noticia es de que ya luego que termine esto, se espera de que los problemas que se veían antes ya no se verán y ya no se repitarán. Es más, este trabajo es para mejorar el sistema. Así que, compañeros, simplemente momentos de angustia, sí, pero guarden paciencia porque esto va a quedar muy bien.
Yes, that is one of the project also put together by the Honorable Gaspar Vega, area representative for Orange Rock. Now remember, Emmanuel, he said that all the projects that he had implemented and started, he will make sure that all of them are completed.
Exactly, and it's a project that is being funded by the government of Belize through CIF and I think the Caribbean Development Bank, or through arrangement with the
Well, regardless of who the sponsor, as long as the people can get it.
The point is, no, you have to acknowledge them, because at the end of the day, believe me, that CIF has to be accessing all this money, and they have stipulations. Let me see. Sugar City Morning Show, good morning. Buenos días. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Sugar City Morning Show.
Ya se fue. Tenemos información actualizada, compañeros, acerca de los resultados de las elecciones. Vamos a empezar. Ok, vamos a tomar. Sugar City Morning Show, buenos días. Good morning.
Buenos días, Mr. Emmanuel.
Good morning, sir.
Estoy llamando de Buenavista.
Ok, muy bien.
Estoy llamando de la aldea. Sé cómo se maneja
el ex-chairman.
Pero estos días está sucediendo algo inesperado aquí con los aldeanos. No puedo comprender si es algún burla o es una acción en contra del board o en contra del gobierno. Vuelta de 2 veces que han robado el cablerío y hasta entiendo termitas o han hecho daño a donde está la casita de la bomba, ¿no? Entonces, como está fuera de la aldea, rumbo de Caledonia, se toman ventaja para hacer esto por cobardes. Si alguien en cualquier otra aldea o de la misma aldea de Buenavista saben quién o tienen un poco de información, quizás se le puede pasar a la policía o a los miembros del board. Yo soy un miembro del board, pero no estoy activo, ¿no? Entonces no estoy muy al tanto, pero del robo sí es todo aldeano, incluso ustedes, yo creo que están en contra de algo como eso, ¿no? Entonces yo estoy pidiendo que si alguien sabe o ve algo, que dé información, porque ya eso es el formo de que están gastando dinero innecesario. Se sabe que Buenavista es una aldea pequeña, los recursos que entran no son, que digamos, exagerados. Entonces, se están haciendo mismo daño al pueblo, dinero del pueblo, lo cual hasta ahorita yo comprendo que se está manejando adecuadamente. Yo pido una vez más, si alguien sabe o tiene alguna información, por favor pasárselo a la policía o a alguien desde el WhatsApp aquí en la aldea, mi hermano.
Ok, claro que sí, y es una pena que ciertas personas tengan que estén tomando este tipo de acción. Es una pena, pero claro que sí, lo estamos pasando en vivo para que todos se informen de esto, y si tiene algún comentario, alguna respuesta a este problema, entonces contactarse con este señor. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias, Renal. Buen día.
Hasta luego, muy bueno.
On that note, we need to take a break.
Yes, we need to take a break. It's 11 minutes after 8 o'clock. Cuando regresemos, compañeros, estaremos revisando ya todos los resultados oficiales de las elecciones aquí en Belice. Pero primero tenemos que tomar una pausa.
Notice to residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Every day when my daddy gets up to go to work, he says this is for me to have a better life. But I say, Daddy, we have a better life. Mommy don't have to leave home to wash my clothes anymore. We don't have to go all the way to a pump and back home to wash every bucket. No, Mommy just have to turn on the pipe and wash up and make we bathe as long as we want. Even the school teacher make we wash we hand the pipe instead of a nasty bucket like before. See, Daddy, life is better with water than life.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan Muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. and much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
6 cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the washers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Give me the real milk, the number 1 milk, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. You can whip it scream, for Dano milk it is real, yes, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. All over Cayo and in San Pedro, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. Dano milk in the morning, Dano milk in the evening, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Up north in Corozal, supermarket and them all. Dano milk, then love Dano milk. All over this land and in Belmopan, yes, Dano milk. Give me Dano milk. Say in Gangriga, down south in PG, Dano milk, then love Dano milk. You can hear this stuff, cause it's in Orange Walk, yeah, Dano milk. I love Dano milk. Dano milk powder, probably the best milk powder in the world. Dano.
I want to watch my video.
Girls, be quiet. Just give me a minute.
Hey, Miss Michelle. Kids giving you trouble again?
Yes, they're making me crazy. Plus, the internet isn't working.
I know what you mean. We had internet issues too. Then we signed up for DigiNet. Best decision ever.
DigiNet?
Yep. It's VTL's new fiber optic internet for your home that they are rolling out countrywide. Now, it's just awesome internet all the time. Plus, my parents have the ultimate bundle, which comes with a free mobile postpaid plan and a free unlimited home phone.
Did you say free?
Yes, I did. And for a businessman like you, you can bundle and get 6 gigabytes free mobile data every month. My dad loves it because it saves him a lot of money.
Save?
Yep. Plan starts at $69, so you can stop stealing Miss Michelle's Wi-Fi now.
Not true, miss. Not true, miss.
But hey, what do I know? I'm just a kid. Head over to VTL and see for yourself.
Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.
There's no need to go across the border to enjoy sun, sand, and crystal blue waters. Belize's northern islands and reef are just a boat ride away. Go slow and immerse yourself into the Caribbean Sea or enjoy some fresh coconut water. Or pick up the pace on an island where locals can enjoy sandy beaches by day and feast on your fresh catch by night. Discover the Mesoamerican Barrier Reef and submerge yourself into another world where you can experience a traffic jam you will want to return. You can also make new friends along the way. Belize, where you can discover how to be a Belizean traveler.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Bienvenidos de vuelta, Morris. Deja de estar.
Morris no busy, you know.
I know that.
He's busy in control.
Comprar los meat pies, está aquí.
But I know, not tell me no meat pie. I can't tell about meat pie. Remember with 2 bananas.
Morris, I can see the air. I could see the prints. I could even see the repollo.
Bananas drop like hailstone.
Bienvenidos de vuelta, compañeros. Un poquito de humor aquí.
Long time no see the laugh of somebody show. What going on? You happy today or what?
Let me begin by going to the Orange Walk election results. Official election results.
Okay, we got it now?
Yes. I'd like to begin this presentation by again congratulating not only the 7 PUP councillors, but also the 7 UDP councillors, candidates.
Like seeing that, Emmanuel,
pardon?
Seeing that, we have to commend Mr. Jose Cocom that called yesterday as well.
Yes,
you know?
I was getting to that. I'd like to congratulate them personally. I'd like to tell them all that if you would have noticed the environment, the friendly environment that existed, at least superficially, at the polling areas, it was quite commendable. People, if there was any sort of abrasive situation, it was more coming from the supporters rather than from the candidates themselves.
Okay, or from the support group, no?
From the support groups. You know that sometimes things will get a little tarry.
So one of my pass a hello and thing, no?
Exactly. I don't want to take you for the hello anything out of me. I want, you know what I mean? Así que, Sugar City Morning Show, good morning, buenos días.
Señor Martínez.
¿Qué tal? Buenos días.
¿Nos pudiera explicar quién ganó las elecciones aquí en Belice? Porque todo está sonando como PUP ganó las elecciones aquí en Belice.
Sí.
Yo quisiera saber quién realmente está ganando, el PUP o el UDP.
Claro que sí, lo vamos a explicar tan pronto pueda. Lo voy a hacer. Compañeros, buena pregunta, porque cierta gente se está llevando por ciertas... el PUP ganó. Sí, el PUP ganó aquí en Orange Walk. Sí, el PUP ganó en Corozal. Y sí, el PUP ganó en la ciudad de Belice. Son 3 municipalidades donde el PUP ganó. Pero ahí termina el cuento.
¿Sabe dónde está la queja, Emmanuel? Que como está diciendo que el PUP ganó en Belice.
Ay, por eso la ciudad de Belice. ¿Ok?
Yeah.
Gracias. Pero lo dije de esa forma, precisamente en respuesta a esa queja que reconocí. Sin embargo, compañeros, el partido UDP ganó en San Pedro.
¿Por qué? ¿El partido qué?
UDP. Okay. Ganó en San Pedro, ganó en Belmopan, ganó en San Ignacio, ganó en Benqueviejo, ganó en Dangriga, ganó en Punta Gorda. Ahora, son 6 municipalidades que el UDP ganó y el PUP simplemente ganó 3. Ahora, te haces la pregunta, ¿cómo es que ciertas personas pueden decir que el PUP ganó las elecciones? Bueno, una exageración, pero la verdad, la plena y neta verdad es de que aquí en Orange Walk el PUP ganó fuertemente. Yo diría que es un 2-to-1 situation, ¿ok? Cuando el alcalde Kevin Bernard recibió 5,260 votos y el señor de la Fuente simplemente logró recibir 2,593 votos.
Es como doble.
Es doble. Por lo que estamos viendo, ese señor es el que recibió menos votos que cualquiera otra persona. Okay?
But that's what it's looking like on most of the municipalities when it comes to the mayoral candidates, you know?
Yes, because there are some people who only voted for 6 candidates and left the mayoral candidate.
Left the 2 and left the float.
¿Por qué lo hacen? No lo entiendo. No empiezo a explicar eso. Pero continuando con la información. Ian Cal, 5317. Rosel Flores, 5376. Big Sanch, 5311. Ladrick, 5597. Y Haresh, 5054.
So Mad Bull gone up again.
Quiero felicitar a Ladrick Mad Bull Shepherd, 5,597 votos. Es el que ganó con mayor cantidad de votos.
For the third time.
De nuevo, una manifestación del gran apoyo que tiene ahí fuera. Hay que decirlo como es. La persona que ganó con mayor votos y en realidad casi 300 y pico votos más que hasta el mismo alcalde fue Ladrick. ¿Okay? En el lado rojo, debo de felicitar a Evan Coulibaly Williams porque logró conseguir mayor votos que todas las demás personas, con 2,946 votos, casi 3,000. ¿Ok? Casi 3,000. Resulta que es la persona que ganó más votos. Ok. Segundamente, en la Sugar City Morning Show, buenos días.
Hi, good morning, Manel.
Hi, morning.
Good morning, good morning.
How are you doing?
We are doing fine, thank you.
Ready for the holiday?
One thing I want to this morning now, I think the UDP have to go close. Because you know what happened? I sit down yesterday and I think about it when we have the press conference. The first thing is that if they were change the commissioner. Now, why should only the commissioner be changed? As I must want to know, they want to put the PUP in a higher places because you take for instance when this man named William, when we are studying come back, first thing Jews may ask her, like, how he appear up, like how he not PUP and with the work.
I remember that.
That's the first question. And I think now, they think manage about commissioner. But I hope the government would try to give the people at least something to do. Because, you know, from this election, from when the election last time, they have the campaigners, they have people who stand up to them back. And the people don't give them a job.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely. I'm
Because people who got them back, they have some help. And the people will get not one job from them. Which is, you find like most of it in the higher places, there's some of the people are PUP with them, where you expect will happen. They say, let the changes, but you know, what happen to them? They never look out for the people. They never look out for them.
That's a fact.
Yes, because of that, they get right now. Because you supposed to help someone will help you. You go and look at people with stand up the clock and working today, and when they get on the boots of it, nothing. Then they will look at it, oh, but they try. You don't try well, anything there, you help you people. You have to go to your people, because you know them and all let you know. And in this thing, the matter that they happen right now. Because they say when they're ready, get pay, high pay for women, this another thing, one way they get to. So all of that thing is supposed to look from an issue, and they try helping people. Because a lot of them people were campaigning, they were there like for years back. And we didn't get out of it. We didn't get out of it. Then you try to help them on sensible job. Well, people just get tired.
Of course, I agree with you.
You must get tired.
I agree with you.
And I sit down and I think about it a lot. Because I say, like that one day where they up where they push. How do you think will happen?
I mentioned to my friend Checky about the day before elections, and I don't know if you recall, we were in the vehicle together, and I said a number of people, a lot of people really, are not talking openly about what they're going to be doing for these elections. They are, yes, let me correct that. They were talking, but they were not saying the truth. In other words, my question is, how is it that campaigners didn't pick up on this thing? How is it that they were easily led to believe or easily misled by the population and go back to the office and say, Mr. Man, we got this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. And it turns out that it's a 2-to-1 situation here in Orange Walk.
Yes, I said yesterday, so many campaigners, they only come out with campaign like they're the money. They supposed to have one by her PUP with the UDP, with the email long time where you know now that you don't fit there along with the because if anyone else anyway compare the whole family of PUP.
Yes. But this call us some of the die-hard UDP, just like what you said, some of the die-hard UDP went over campaign and so they move away from the party.
Exactly, because then we happen and let them down.
It's a reality, and we have to face the reality.
Exactly,
we can't keep it in.
We have to face it. Look at how we take it. Because you want to tell me, I worked with you for so many years and still I don't have nothing. You don't try to give me a lead job. You don't try to help me and nothing. And I don't really try. And although they don't like, when the election comes, then go do it again for them. That's how the thing that they're supposed to look upon. You have to try really anything, and when you get the final, the whole family has to find out exactly what happened.
We know that situation happened.
When you don't really work, yes, you get one money. But then you have to think and realize the whole other family of PUP. So what you think will happen? There's no man like that will work for you because my daughter work with you, or my son will work with you.
I know of a situation where a campaigner was paid by the UDP, and it turns out that that person went to vote PUP.
Exactly. That's the same thing what they said when they happen.
And you see, this all boils down to one thing: meticulous organization. When I can tell you this, that when you are organized and you are meticulous in the detailing of your work, all of these problems fall in place. But when you don't have that organization in place, as I saw it, then a lot of problems arose. And I have to be watchful with my words here, but it left a situation where I go like, I don't like this. I don't like this. But what can anybody who is outside and outside say? Complain, yes. But to repair the situation, hell no. You don't. You can't. Because they'll just dismiss your comments. But thank you very much for your comments, man.
You agree that somebody will support the UVP. I like me myself. I had an UVP from the years ago, that don't know, about 20 years. And I noticed that they left the people way better than that with so many years. They tend to the one. You know this person in the PUP for a year, just like we said. How will you change her? How will you change her? You only could talk to me. What not to put your whole trust in it? Can't. You're supposed to help who they help you. Help to your people. Your people are let you know.
That's right. Never will.
Right.
Thank you, baby.
Thanks, have a nice day.
You too. Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend.
So Emmanuel, you know, like you rightly mentioned last week that you know, they see no flags, no signs from people's house, and you were telling me that's a message. That's a message. But you see, like when we talk about the analysis of where the party need to do, Belize City, in the last municipal election in 2015, Dion Leslie get so much votes, up to 14,000. In this one, he just get 10,000. How much he get in the UDP convention that they had? And if you add that up and Superman won, see how far he gone. So the party know exactly who they on the voters list. I want to check that voters list. If they see the people who are going to vote and the people who are going to vote.
Why do you think that happened? You have presented again that situation. I'm asking you, why do you think that happened?
Why, you see, I tell you, they got a lot of people in the campaign for the media, but then I really can't say why right now, because I don't know the voters list of the city. So then people need to look at the voters list and see who come out. And if they say that more people came out than the votes that they got, then they know that the people they go against them. But then if they say that, man, there among of people never come out, you know that only, I think the highest vote was close to 11,000, and they have what, 45,000 registered voters in the city. Look for like what, like 20%? 20%. So
that's a good point you raised, because at the end of the day, Belize, well, I can understand. Again, I would have wanted to finish with the information on the
Orange Walk.
All right, because then I can have ample time to do commentary.
Let's finish off with that. Then
let's
before our next break. I will still leave it to our next break.
Yeah, but let me finish with this first.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do this first. Yes, again, I'd like to congratulate Evan Coulibaly, 2946. And I would like to also congratulate Armando Chile Usher, coming in second, and Jose Antonio Cocom with very high 2747 and 2750. Okay? Now, that is the official results of Orange Walk. When it comes to places like Benque Viejo del Carmen, you have a total, the red, under the leadership of Gerardo Marconi Sosa, won the mayorship at 2,091 votes, and I think that he was the person with the second highest votes after Alvaro Enrique Bayo Gomor. I'm sorry?
That's Benque Viejo del Carmen.
This is Benque Viejo. I'm going one by one. It was a similar situation, only conversely, than to Orange Walk, where the UDP won by a 2-1 in Benque Viejo. The PUP garnered approximately, Christian Danny Castellanos garnered about 1,056 votes. Okay? We have a situation where I think Pio Quinto, 1167, I think that was, no, Luis Alfonso Ponchi Avila, 1203. But again, the United Democratic Party easily won double bank the PUP in Benque Viejo del Carmen. Now, after having, let us see updated San Ignacio, Santa Elena Town Council results. Again, the United Democratic Party won San Ignacio, Santa Elena. El UDP ganó en San Ignacio, Santa Elena fuertemente. Recuerden, el UDP ganó 6 municipios y el PUP ganó 3 municipios. No se lleven por cuentos de que el PUP ganó todo. No, no es cierto. El UDP logró ganar doble lo que el PUP ganó. Regresando a los resultados de San Ignacio, Santa Elena, ¿ok? El UDP logró conseguir un máximo de 4.732. Miss Bernadette Fernández, te felicito. Muchas felicitaciones, perdón. El equipo UDP fue el equipo ganador en San Ignacio versus el PUP con escasos 2.646 Marconi Matos, que es la persona postulando para alcalde. La persona que en realidad consiguió menos votos que todo el equipo PUP. Así que ahí eso es un lapo a la cara. En realidad, un lapo a la cara. Casi 500 votos menos que los demás. Un margen de aproximadamente 400 a 500 votos. Okay, así que el UDP ganó en San Ignacio.
What was the difference in the mayoral?
About 2,000 votes between Earl Trapp, who garnered 46-42, and Marconi Matos, who garnered 26-46. You got it? Okay.
Okay.
Now we go to, we have done that, we go to Belmopan. Again, the United Democratic Party won in Belmopan. Les quiero repetir, el Belmopan lo ganó el Partido Unido Democrático, ¿ok? Y lo ganó fuertemente. Lo ganó Khalid Lester Belail con 3.298 votos. Y debo de decir de que eso es una de las pocas situaciones cuando el alcalde recibe no el más alto, sino el segundo más alto. Porque por lo general, no sé por qué razón, pero el alcalde siempre es la persona que gana menos votos. No sé por qué, pero así es. Jacqueline J. Burns ganó con 3.327 votos. Como dije, el equipo rojo ganó Belmopan y el equipo azul consiguió aproximadamente, puedo ver aquí entre 800 a 1.000 votos menos que el UDP. Así que es una gran diferencia. Recuerden de que en el Belmopan hubo 4 partidos, por decir. Charles Beresford Leslie no ganó, pues solo recibió 98 votos, ¿ok? Y Hipólito Bautista y Robinson Crusoe, el renacido, Farah Ken y Samuel Charles Salter recibieron todos en exceso de 150 votos, por decir. No creo que lograron con esa cantidad de votos crear una disparidad, un efecto con el gane fuerte que logró el partido UDP ahí. ¿Afectar? No afectó. Y también a Richard Alemán Smith logró conseguir 292 votos, así que esos son 4 partidos ahí que vemos, ¿ok? Pero el UDP ganó y ganó fuertemente. Felicito al honorable John Saldívar por este gane fuerte en Belmopan. Ese es esta es su área de John.
Right.
Okay.
Belmopan.
Ya luego de haber terminado eso, vamos a Punta Gorda. Aquí quiero resaltar de que, perdón, era una de los municipios donde se sentía que el PUP podía ganar en Punta Gorda. Resulta que no fue así. El UDP ganó en Punta Gorda y ganó Ashton Akim Mackenzie con 1,181 votos como alcalde. También Franklin Cranca Apolonio es la persona que ganó con mayor votos, 1,264. Perdón. Carlos, ese es para el UDP, ganó en Punta Gorda. UDP ganó en Punta Gorda. El PUP logró conseguir una cantidad, el postulante al alcalde, Carlos Obia Galvez, logró conseguir 941 votos, aproximadamente 250 votos menos que el alcalde, el candidato a la posición de alcalde. Es 1,181, así que una diferencia de aproximadamente 250 votos, aproximadamente. Compañeros, no estuvo, digamos, marcada la diferencia. En una situación, la senadora Luana Mislu de PUP logró conseguir más de 1,000 votos. Y considerando 1,026 y considerando de que uno de los candidatos del PUP logró conseguir 1,093, pues la diferencia es poca, 70 y pico de votos. Así que el UDP ganó con un margen de 70 hasta 250 votos, dependiendo de la persona, ¿ok? Pero fácilmente pudo haber ido al otro modo, ¿ok? Pero quiero decirles de que ahí también hubo la participación de un tercer partido por Williamson, Francilia Zappa Williamson y Horace Arnold y otras personas que lograron conseguir como un máximo de 290 votos y un mínimo de 91 votos con Francilia. Ok, ahí date cuenta que no sé, porque muchas veces estos representantes de ese supuesto tercer partido vienen no a ayudar, vienen con un propósito de lastimar a otro partido. No sé la logística y la verdad detrás de esto, pero yo creo que al final del día esto pudo haber causado que el UDP gane en Punta Gorda. Yendo a Dangriga, compañeros, otro municipio que el UDP ganó. ¿Ok? Porque el UDP ganó 6 municipalidades y el PUP ganó 3 municipalidades. ¿Ok? El UDP... Ok, vamos aquí. Sugar City Morning Show, buenos días, good morning.
Buenos días, Manuel.
¿Qué tal?
Buenos días, Chiqui.
Buenos días, amigo.
Bueno, pues yo pienso que la vez pasada ustedes ganaron la mayoría de los towns.
Así es.
Pero ahorita vio que el azul ganó la ciudad de Belice y Coromar.
Sí, es cierto.
Y eso me lo estoy explicando. Yo quiero que están perdiendo gente.
Es muy cierto.
Y como yo veo de los chamacos del colegio que les prometieron $300 de tiempo por el gobierno Mr. Patrick. Y yo investigué en los colegios y me dijeron a mí que el gobierno no depositó ni un centavo por los estudiantes.
Pero estás refiriéndote a estudiantes de dónde?
De todo Corozal.
Al Corozal. Porque de lo que entiendo, ese apoyo está yendo fuertemente a los estudiantes del Distrito del Sur, para tratar de levantar a esa gente. ¿Estoy correcto?
Yeah, that's the area they assume has the most poverty, ¿no?
Sí, ese apoyo fue para los estudiantes en el sur del país. Aquí en el norte, Corozal y Orange Rock, fueron seleccionadas las personas. Pero sí, están dándole hasta el día de hoy el apoyo fuerte a los estudiantes, a todos en el sur. A todos en el sur.
Quiere decir que de los nortes.
No entiendo por qué, me quedo con la duda, no entiendo por qué lo pusieron en seleccionado, pero me imagino que si hubieran tenido más dinero, pues lo extienden para todo el país. Yo creo, personalmente, que fue una tontería de solo ponerlo al sur. Si quieres poner ayuda a estudiantes, hazlo para todo el país y acabó.
Across the board.
Ok, muchas gracias.
A ti.
Yeah, finish with your figures there, pa.
Sí.
Where you at right now?
Dangriga. Again, it was owned by the United Democratic Party. Okay. Francis Humphreys won over the mayoral position with 1,692. And Gungura Aaron Jake with 1,703 was the person with the highest votes. Okay? Now this is, it appears consistent. The UDP was, people voted there apparently very much on party lines.
Yep.
Because there is very small difference between 1606 and 1608 and 1611.
So those are the solid votes.
Those were all solid votes. From you look at it, you understand. The PUP under Derek Velasquez lost with 1,343 votes. Nonetheless, Erica Jung was the one who was elected as a councillor in Dangriga.
That's for the People's United Party, right?
Yeah. Only one person. Now, that could have been Yadira Diego, I'm sorry. So, by a difference of 36 votes, Erica Jan got a position to the town council. So, congratulations are in order for all of those people as well who were elected into the town council.
Yeah.
Okay, in Dangriga.
We understand San Pedro was a battleground.
We understand San Pedro was a battleground. I unfortunately don't have this information on San Pedro. Do you?
No, I understand that it's very close, but there is some little controversy.
You mean there is? There still?
No, it's confirmed already that that the UDP has won in San Pedro. But what happened is, I understand that like what the Prime Minister explained yesterday, Emmanuel. You know, when the polls close at 6 o'clock, the Elections and Boundaries reported the amount of persons that have voted from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. But there are still people in the line, and that was not reported at that time. So I believe that when the ballots were counted, there was more than what the election officer in San Pedro reported, because the officer never report after everybody vote. He report up to 6 o'clock, but people still are voting after 6 o'clock.
Yes, I understand.
And because of the close margin, I believe they were calling for a recount. I don't know if the recount began out, but according to elected Mayor Danny Guerrero, he said that the People's United Party signed off on the reconcilement and signed off on the final count.
So they accepted the official results.
Right,
Okay.
and
It's unfortunate that I don't have, but as I speak, I guess that what we can do.
We could take a break.
No, it's because it's 7 minutes before
7 minutes.
9.
Okay.
We'll continue on this segment. And I'd just like to quickly tell you that these are the words I think that, okay, these are real Danny Guerrero, UDP stand. It was, but that doesn't give them any grounds to challenge because everything is official. It has been reported and signed and everything. So again, yes, barring exactly, they have already signed and sealed the thing.
So that is
UDP won in San Pedro, ladies and gentlemen, and it was very close, but the UDP won in San Pedro. Así que el partido UDP, el partido rojo, logró ganar en 6 municipios y el partido PUP el azul solo ganó en 3 municipios. Así que el partido UDP siempre sigue ganando fuertemente las elecciones en esos lugares. Aquí en Orange Walk, en Corozal y en la ciudad de Belice, el PUP ganó las elecciones municipales. Ahora, esto me imagino es parte de un plan que tiene el partido PUP para posicionarse fuertemente para las siguientes elecciones generales.
I got 5 texts that we need to listen to, Emmanuel. This one says, next thing, he said, he said, next thing I see PUP people, the work for UDP businessman. Those people only pretend to be UDP to get jobs. Our politicians need to know their people. Then this next one says here, it boils down that the party that takes out more people, more of their people, wins the election. And this one says, I don't know why Bull not run for mayor. Yes, all right. So, and then he said, they spend a lot of million at the thief from Orange Walk. The thief in Orange Walk to make the red lose. But it is what it is. The people came out and the people spoke and the people voted. People in Orange Walk vote for all infrastructure works. And in Belize City, it gone differently. I still want broke down this Belize City thing, but we don't really have that results from the last election, so really can't deal with that right now. But Emmanuel, Chan Pine Ridge will be having their fair as well on Sunday. We understand horse race in San Felipe as well, so if people have nowhere to go, then they can have a little fun. And then they got the Ruta Maya. But we want to remind everybody from San Jose and San Pablo, if you can send out that message once again in Espanol before we close of the works that are happening there in relation to the water system that Miss Anita called this morning before we close.
Sí, claro que sí, con mucho gusto. Esto simplemente es más información para las personas viviendo en el área de San José, San Pablo, diciéndoles que sí es cierto que últimamente, estos últimos 24 horas han visto ciertos problemas con el suministro de agua, pero eso es debido a la instalación de nuevo equipo, de nueva bomba, un pozo nuevo con nueva bomba y otro equipo para aumentar la cantidad de agua disponible en el área. Ya saben de que hay ciertas personas que no recibían agua en su área, especialmente en San Pablo, porque obviamente no les llegaba la suficiente presión para poder tener agua disponible en sus casas. Ahora, se supone que con este equipo nuevo, pozo nuevo y bomba y demás cosas, de que esta situación se va a aliviar y que se supone que entre un par de horas simplemente se les pide un poco de paciencia, porque obviamente tienen que instalar todo este equipo. Se les pide tantito de paciencia, por favor, porque ya para el curso durante el día ya debe estar en lugar todo, y ya luego entonces todo estará muy bien con el suministro de agua. Ojalá y así sea.
Ok, Emmanuel,
ojalá y así sea. Pero quiero, decir rápidamente, antes que se me olvide, hoy es viernes, compañeros, el lunes es día feriado. El lunes es día feriado y la fiesta de Champagne Ridge, ¿cuándo será?
Sunday.
El domingo, este domingo en Champagne Ridge, así que una invitación a todas las personas que quieran ir a asistir. Vamos a tomar esta llamada. Sugar City Morning Show, buenos días.
Hola, Manuela, Mr. Chequi.
Morning, sir.
Le doy muchas gracias por dar el anuncio del agua potable que están dando. Y eso es lo que deberían de hacer, avisar para que uno pueda tener sus paciencias de ellos, ¿no?
Sí.
Porque hay veces que uno necesita el agua y no hay. ¿Me entiendes?
Sí.
Pero así como usted lo hizo ahorita, pues la comunidad creo que ya debe de entender.
Sí, eso es la razón. Para que la gente entienda pero también para decirles de que tan pronto, muy pronto, durante el curso del día, hoy debe de estar todo en su normalidad.
Pero así como ustedes deben de pasarlo en Fiesta FM y en otras radios para que uno lo entienda, ¿no? Porque en veces no estamos escuchando ese vez, pero tal vez estamos escuchando Fiesta FM y deben de mandar el mensaje también ahí.
Pues no tengo yo nada que decir ahí, simplemente estamos reportando lo que nos llegó a nosotros. No tengo nada de esa decisión. Okay?
Right. So, Emmanuel, many schools are on reviews. Some of them start their exams already for the second term, and next week it will continue through the second term. So, I want to ask the parents to work with their kids. You know, but not only for when they have exam, but right now it's a very important time for you to work with your kids, look at their exam schedule and try to get them prepared for those different subjects in their exams. So we want to wish them all the best.
Okay, muy bien. So, compañeros, pues ya son, what time do you have there?
9:01.
Las 9:01. Quiero agradecerle a todos la participación. Continuaremos el lunes, compañeros y compañeras, con más comentario aquí. Debo decir la plena y neta verdad. Estoy algo decepcionado en los resultados, pero yo tengo que aceptar la realidad y no es que mi opinión importe, ¿verdad? Porque yo no corrí, yo no soy político, pero al final del día, esas personas en posición, por favor, tomar este mensaje fuertemente. No tomen a la gente como por dado. Es más, ayuden a su gente, no los olviden, y cuando pasen por las calles, siquiera salúdame. Siquiera. Eso. Porque es una gran vergüenza. Aquí lo digo sin pelos en la lengua. Cuando te pasa tu supuesto representante o tu ministro, quien sea, donde sea, y te pasa y ni siquiera te dice hola perro. Así sin pelos en la lengua. Tienen que ser más humildes y más amistosos y saludar a la gente cuando las ves. Compañeros, haber dicho eso y dado un bofetón, quiero dar las gracias a todos por su participación, al equipo de producción, a ti, Chequi, y decirles gocen este fin de semana, pásenla muy bien, pero estaremos de vuelta con ustedes el martes. Mi nombre es Emmanuel.
We'd like to remind you that this show repeats at 9 o'clock tonight, also 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, right here on this same channel. We'd like to thank you all who tune in. A big thank you to all the different guys that work at different cable operators across the country. Always make sure that we're up. All the persons that are seeing us on the on-air channel.
Vamos a tomar esta llamada. Sugar City Morning Show, buenos días.
Buenos días, quería dar un mensaje en el programa.
Ándale, dime.
Sí, solamente quería pues decir que me gustó el último comentario que acaba de dar el señor ahí, y pues llamarle la atención también al ministro Hugo, que por favor no se olvide de su gente, que aquí en Cristo Rey, San Pedro, lo que es todo Pachacán, la gente está un poco molestos y quiero pedir a él que por favor pues tome en cuenta de verdad esas últimas palabras que ha dicho el señor ahí en el programa y pues que tenga eso en mente siempre y que por favor se amarre bien los pantalones y que trabaje para el pueblo.
Muy bien.
Porque esto es un llamado que se le está haciendo, es un mensaje, como usted lo ha dicho, y pues esperamos que él sea de verdad un ministro para el pueblo y que no se olvide que la gente es el que lo puso y la gente lo puede quitar también. Y otra cosa, que pues él sea un ejemplo para el partido y que si él piensa seguir como líder para esta área, que trabaje, que cumpla y que, porque si él no trabaja y no hace como que un ministro debe de hacer, él tiene que hacer las cosas como una persona responsable.
Así
¿verdad?
es, así es.
Entonces le pedimos a él que por favor este mensaje que se ha dado en Corozal, que él lo pueda tomar en cuenta.
Ok, muy bien.
Tengan un buen día y muchas gracias.
Igualmente tú, igualmente usted. Perdón que te diga.
Thanks so much. Also, Emmanuel, we need to remind our viewers that today there's going to be a special sitting of the House of Representatives.
And that is going to begin at 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10?
Yeah, 10 o'clock. Okay. I believe today is when the new budget for April 1st, 2018 to March 30th, 2019 will be presented today by the Prime Minister of Belize. Yeah, so we ask everybody, to tune in and listen to it and get your own facts.
Compañeros, cuídense mucho. Aquí su humilde servidor Emmanuel y deseándoles todo lo mejor para el fin de semana. Así que cuídense, nos vemos el martes por la mañana. Hasta luego.